Hi, I'm Dave Wilson from Bald Red Lady, and I play the drums.
Hi, I'm Nick Bohansky from Bald Red Lady, and I play guitar and sing a little.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I play bass, and I sing too. I'm like the co-lead singer. Our singer isn't here right now. He just joined us about a week ago, but he had something else to do.
And as we just mentioned, this is the band known as Bald Red Lady, who's been around for how long?
2.5 years?
About 2.5 years now.
Yeah, about
2.5 years.
2.5 years. And you're all based out of Brunswick?
We'd like to be. We kind of live... Well, I live in New Brunswick, and so does our non-existent singer. But we want to be based out of New Brunswick, and we basically practice about 45 minutes north from here. So.
Okay. Where's everybody all coming from then?
Well, we're all pretty much from Denville.
Denville, Rockaway, Dover area.
Denville, New Jersey.
The hub of Morris County.
Yeah.
So y'all known each other for pretty much.
Yeah.
This has been the regular lineup of the band.
Yeah, just us three, but we just, like we said, we just added a singer about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
But up until then, it was basically us. We just want to...
Yeah, we've known each other since high school, and
Yeah.
we're
Yeah, I used to make fun of Jeff in high school all the time.
Y'all used to be in other bands, I take it, but
Yeah, we've played together for
yeah. Jeff and I played together since about 4 or 5 years now.
junior year.
In other bands, which are not really worth talking about. But
what was that band's tape that was?
That was mine.
that was his.
Oh, that was yours? Let's talk about that, man.
It was in a band called Exire. It was nothing like the stuff we're playing now. It was like poser rock, and I'm glad I'm out of that now. And
Are they still around?
No, they're not still around. The singer is playing with his band Blackfoot now, whatever. But
I'll find it.
yeah. But I'm glad to be playing with these guys because it's like finally get to play the stuff I wanted to play, like progressive type music where I can actually sit and play my drums and not play the same, beat all the time, and I could try new things. And so these guys have made it possible for me.
He owes it all to you.
That's it.
All to us.
But I used to be in a band now defunct -1 way back when, hardcore band, and that became like Within These Walls, which became Grey House.
Yeah, so you...
I used to play guitar in Within These Walls, which became Grey House, and Pete Horvath replaced me, kind of, because I quit 3 times. I just figured that this is just better expression of me in this band. I like to sing and play where I didn't really get that option in the other band as much. I like to have creative rule most of the time.
relate to that. What do you consider your style of music to be? Where do you place your music on the musical scale?
I would place it, if we had to label it, and I really dislike labels because it just kind of puts a damper on creativity, but it would be alternative metal, I guess, if people would want to call it something. But we'd like to call it like progressive death.
Progressive depth.
So from that, I don't know.
What kind of response to this progressive death have you gotten in here and abroad?
Well, when we play live, we get a response of people just staring. Usually they don't
Wondering
even,
what the hell's going
they,
on.
they don't
really
know.
know.
They don't know whether to clap or to boo. I mean, obviously it's not. Most people think we're good, but they just don't know.
I just don't really
What's
understand.
going
So should we like it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Something like that.
something like that.
And, but from our tapes and stuff, generally people like it. At first they say, oh, it's okay, and then later on we get a lot of people saying that they really love it because the music does take time to grow on people. It's not that easily accessible, though it is.
It's not all one style.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to listen to something these days and hear it and like love it right away? I mean, that's good and all, but like it doesn't stand over time as much. I mean, you listen to it 10 times and you know it so well, you're so bored of it. You have to. I like music that you can listen to and then notice, like on the 30th listen, gee, what's that in the background?
Y'all don't normally play y'all don't play in Brunswick that much, do you? Have y'all played in Brunswick at all?
We played last year once at the Melody in May. that was kind of a waste. But we don't really play much of anywhere because unlike a lot of bands who have a lot of friends, we have friends, but they're not necessarily musical friends, and they don't like to come out and support bands because it costs money up to the other places. Outside of New Brunswick, I found is very cheap to go see a band, where in other places you go pay $8 and you get a bunch of crap. So we've been concentrating on recording and getting our act together. So when we do play, which we should have more shows coming up, it'll be a punch.
Yeah, you'll have one on the 11th at the Roxy,
Yeah,
That's right.
December 11, 1991, for all those who are watching it. So you probably missed it.
With the cool Headstrong.
But that cool Headstrong. That's another thing, because you, speaking of Headstrong, Vin's in that band.
Yeah.
And I know you do a side thing with him, an acoustic set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that an ongoing thing, or is that just a one-time thing? And will there be other side gigs like that in the future?
Well, it's called The Uglies, and it has our other singer, who's not here. But in fact, that's how we decided to have him join us, because we liked it so much to actually have strong vocal power. But it's a side project. We wanted to do something originally just like acoustic guitars and no singing, but we decided to have singing to be, so we could play places and actually have people enjoy it.
It would last longer if we actually wrote songs.
Yeah, yeah. So we just we'd play coffee houses and stuff. We still play a lot, but I don't know if it's like our main thing, because that music's pretty strange too. So, Jeff, you have a few more words about that?
Anything you want to say?
Well, not really.
Well, let's
In terms of other side projects, I don't think anything like that is gonna happen so much, because this band, we're all friends, and we're friends with people, with Vin and the guys in Headstrong, so it's basically on a friendship level. It's kind of hard, and we put in so much of our music into this and the acoustic band that to have another project, as of right now, probably pretty
Pretty impossible.
yeah, pretty impossible. I don't know about the future. Who knows?
Well, let's talk about some of the songs that are in that you have written in the past 2.5 years. Is there anything that you're trying to say in your music? Is there like a positive, like a message, or any social political things, or just straightforward love, or just straightforward death?
No, it's just about like life experiences,
Who normally writes the songs?
Well,
Or is it?
it's a collaborative effort.
We all write the music pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously can't write his drum parts,
Yeah, Jeff and I write like the riffs. It's pretty much split on who writes all that stuff,
Who can-
and he writes all the melody parts, and the actual lyrics are split. Whoever
All three. Pretty much
has
write
the time to
lyrics.
write a word or two,
Yeah.
write it down. And generally, they're like, I was thinking about this the other day, and I guess I'd call them anecdotes of personal struggle. It's all personal, and there's no real. We don't like to preach so much in our music, because there are a lot of bands and organizations that already do that. We like to be more than just plain entertainment, but a lot of our songs have many different meanings, and that are you have to read between the lines, and it's personal for everybody. Whoever wants to think of it differently is free to do whatever they want.
You want to talk about any of those songs, any titles that you take particularly to?
Nick can do that.
Drop something, Nick.
Well,
Drop anything and we'll talk about it.
Like, what's on this demo, Color Me Red?
Well, the songs that I think are definitely the one. The ones that I think are the groundbreakers that I personally like are songs like Blue Skies and like Seeking Solace from Plastic Cup, which they're interesting chord progressions, and they move. It's not straightforward death bashing of power chords, though I like to do that too, but it's more intelligent and textural songs, more expressionate vocals, which I don't have anything to do with, but those two, and what else do I like, David?
You like black and white, right?
Yeah, that's the one I talk through. But,
But the key thing is that they're basically just songs. I mean, we try to write good songs whenever possible. Try not to really go off on ourselves too much. But we please ourselves, and we like songs. The thing is that like the first half of that demo is from 1990 recorded, and the second half, the second side is 91. So we're like forever changing. So like some of the stuff from the first stuff doesn't, I mean, it holds up, but we get a little tired of playing because we have like about 30 some songs recorded now, you know. But we're forever changing, and that's kind of why we got a new singer too, to just change and move forward and just write some more stuff, you know.
Does this new singer, does he have a different style than the one that you're normally accustomed to? I mean, not in so much in the sense that it's going to change you drastically, but does he bring something different, different style to the group, something that puts the group going in a different direction?
Yeah, well, the thing is that like maybe, you know, like live, he has more freedom to move around, whereas we really don't, because we're pretty much kind of strapped to our instruments. So we want to put on, you know, kind of good show and everything. Plus, like vocally, I was doing most of the vocals on the tape with the harmonies and stuff, you know, like 3-part harmonies, 2-part, you know. So to do it live, we just figured it would be better to just get another singer to pull those songs off live. I mean, they sounded good live, but like there's that some extra something when we have the two vocalists. It's kind of going to be split both ways, the new vocal thing. I'm going to sing like half lead, and he's going to sing half lead. And then our singer's going to be like the jack of all trades, kind of go play percussion, play a little guitar, run around the place screaming his head off in the middle of our songs, you know.
Just in a gorilla suit.
Dressed in a chicken suit or something. Something, not to be crazy, you know. We don't want to be a funny band. We take ourselves very seriously, although we do joke around apart from our music, but we take the music and the songs very seriously.
Well, let me see. What else can I ask you? Being in Brunswick, which is known pretty much for its hardcore scene and its alternative music scene, do you think that makes it a little harder or easier to relate to people around here, or no? Does it make any difference? Has it made any difference?
I think that that people in New Brunswick, because the hardcore and alternative scene, will have an open mind to listen to stuff other than what they're force-fed on the radios. So there, I think we would be liked more than some other places we've played, where like we've played some clubs that cater to more commercial metal and stuff, and we don't go over very well there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have long hair, so they don't take the
Right.
talent.
Well, we
We used to, but we cut it all
You know, but who knows when we'll grow back? It doesn't really matter. I mean, we do have that very hardcore edge and groove in some of our songs, though. You know,
Yeah, that comes
because
from.
we used to be I was in the background of that. I mean, I'd done that in '87, '88, something like that.
Not like that, but probably a lot of your musical influences have probably helped along.
Oh yeah, we listen to everything. You know, I mean,
Can't even begin
I
to
don't
say.
know. I don't even want to begin to say. You know.
That's the one thing I like about the New Brunswick scene is the aggression, a lot of the music, the grooviness of a lot of the bands, people dancing and stuff, which you don't necessarily get in some other places.
Like, who do you particularly like in the scene?
Well, I like Headstrong, probably because I'm friends with them. I like Transylvia a lot because they're death. I haven't seen a lot of the bands I haven't seen, but I've seen a good amount. I like pretty much all of them. They all do their own thing, which is different.
Yeah.
You know?
Lucy Brown is very good.
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
you
well,
know.
that's
But they're getting up there now, you know, which is good. That's real good, you know. I like the fact that they're signed to a pretty much, I mean, let's face it, major label, but they have that freedom of an independent, you know, which is a lot of people around here. I mean, the whole thing that was bad about the hardcore attitude, I never want to get on a major label, that's selling out. That's a bunch of bull crap, you know. Do what you want. Who cares?
What do you think the future's going to hold for this band? Do you think you're going to go that far within the next couple of years?
Dave.
It's really hard to say. I mean, we definitely think we got what it takes. You know, it's just the point of getting out there and playing a lot of shows, which we really haven't done very much of. So we can get out there and play some shows and get some crowd to dig us. I mean, there's no stopping, I don't think, because we're new and exciting. I think we're a band that's a band to be dealt with. I mean, we're good. I'm sorry, but.
You're sorry, you're good.
No, I mean, I don't mean to sound stuck up or anything, but I just hope people will realize that, you know, now, get out there and play, and people will start to take to us.
I'd like to take it as far as it goes, you know. But we want to go far, but then again, we're in no rush because we're getting ourselves like educated college-wise, so we can have like something to fall back on. Like,
Okay, you all go to Rutgers, right?
well, I go to Rutgers. They
Go to other places.
we go to other,
Yeah, we go to
other schools, but
Uh,
you know, we have like I guess careers planning, but that's not our passion. Our passion is music, and we want to take that. We're not going to be we're not going to either we make it or we don't. So we'll have the freedom to even if we don't get signed in the next year and we're all out there in the job market, we'll still stay together because
That's the whole thing. That's what we basically want. That's what I basically want to do, is just stay together regardless, of the fact whether we get signed or not. Because we're doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for enjoyment. We're not doing it to please really anybody. But hopefully we can please some people and maybe change a few lives along the way or something.
and we are our favorite band, I think. I mean, not to sound cocky.
See, we play the stuff that we want we want to hear bands play. And there's some very, very, very good bands out there today. You just have to look a little harder to find.
Yeah.
That's why Channel X is here, yo.
Yeah.
So it can be a little bit easier for you to see them.
But it's come, a lot of the metal and hardcore and death kind of stuff has come a long way. Come a real long way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really accepted these days, so it's not impossible. It's just a matter of being
In the right place,
very
at the right
good
time.
in the right,
With Metallica's success and stuff like that, I think heavier bands may
Nirvana.
have more.
Nirvana.
Yeah,
Nirvana,
Nirvana too. I mean, they have bigger chance for bands like us to come and shine through. Hopefully, in New Brunswick, I hope will be a scene somewhat similar to Seattle or whatever those scenes. I mean, it's got the talent, I think, for a thriving musical atmosphere that beyond just a local club scene. Bands getting signed, what have you, a la Lucy Brown, etc.
Some of the others.
yeah.
There's a couple of them now. Got some.
Sweet Lizard L-Tap, but not really in Brunswick.
Yeah, Hoboken.
But it's still the whole North Jersey, thing. It's pretty much the area, because they do play around here. So.
Well, any final remarks from anybody? You want to say anything?
Come see us play.
Yeah, come see us
try.
play.
I mean, give us a try. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Come check it out. Come check it out. The 11th at the Roxy. December 11th.
And if you don't like it on the first time, maybe come back the 30th time and you'll like it.
Okay,
You might wake up one morning and have a craving for us.
Yeah, do give us a chance because I think it'll be worthwhile for all types, whatever kind of music you like.
Yeah, good songs, Slayer songs.
Yeah. If you like death, you like.
And then progressive bands. We like all the new stuff. There's a lot of good bands, like King of Kings and Galactic Cowboys.
King of Kings, I'm friends with them.
You
Are
are?
you really?
Yeah, I was just saying.
Desmond Horn?
Yeah, the guitarist. Been over it. He lives over there in the village.
Oh yeah. They have the two new guitarists.
Yeah, I met him. He didn't. He isn't on the album now.
No.
He's not on the album. There was still a 3-piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
saw them
coming
a while
from
ago. There was
LA.
like nobody there, and they're a signed band, and nobody was there. We like the only 3 people there. But they're great. I mean, that's like one of the best albums of the year. Up there with Soundgarden. Soundgarden's new one is.
He's preaching about music.
And I'm preaching about all the good music, King's X.
Voivod.
What about all the weird? Yeah, all the good stuff, man.
This is the band known as Bald Red Lady. If you want to get a hold of this band, the address will be at the end of the tape. This is
And-
down. Huh? You want
And
to?
one more thing. If
Go ahead.
The address at the end of the tape will be his address, and if you want to check us out, send like $5 or so. You'll get our tape, which is 60 minutes. There's 13 songs. A real bargain nowadays.
What
And,
they buying?
Yeah,
And it sounds very good.
it sounds very good, and that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Come check that out, and then whatever goes from there.
All right.
Take it easy.